welcome back. We are back with more Epic the Musical with Metro.
What's up, folks?
Yeah, we realized how long it has been since we last recorded. Don't worry, we're back to recording on a semi-regular schedule-ish.
We'll sort that out.
It's still a little bit messed up. So last time we recorded, Metro's life got all crazy. And then by the time he got his sorted out, my life got crazy with me moving and going back to the road, my work schedule getting changed all around. But for now, it is stabilized. Might change later on. I don't know yet. But regardless, we are back and I will reveal the Saga name, which is the Ocean Saga. So we're in Saga 3 of 9. So Metro, do you remember where we last left off? I know it's been 5 months.
I'll be honest, I have quite forgotten.
Okay, I will do a quick recap for you. So, the last time we were was in the Cyclops cave with Polyphemus and the crew. We get to see Polites become Pancake Polites by the Cyclops that we had. Remember them and having Odysseus going for revenge for Polites' death and other men's deaths as well. Then he, decided to give his name to the Cyclops and who he is. And then the last thing that we see is the falling out between Odysseus and Athena. So Athena is no longer in his head telling him what to do. So that's the last time we left off. Does that refresh your memory a little bit?
Yep.
Alright. So now we are doing Storm. Let's get to it.
Tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise? Our homes inside, this storm's our final fight. There's no time to die, comrade!
Also, our storm's a final fight. Odysseus, we're in Saga 3 of 9. This ain't your final fight.
Brace for a storm! Never seen before. Brace for a storm. With hope so close, we must keep pushing forward. Full speed ahead towards the island, but avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Captain, we will capsize with these waves. Our fleet will fail. Have them follow my ship, all ensure that we prevail. Storm, we're taking too much damage to survive. We'll beat this storm. At this rate, we won't make it out alive.
See, I like how Odysseus is still optimistic at this point, despite his best friend dying in the Cyclops cave.
Yeah.
And Eurycles is being a realist and be like, hey, this storm is breaking our ship apart. And Odysseus is like, it's fine.
Yeah, he's delusional still. Like, he's... it probably plays in a bit the fact that he's lost his friend. He's kind of snapped from reality. That he's just like, oh yeah, we can make it through this deadly ass storm.
Yeah.
grab the harpoons, as many as you can find.
What do you have in mind?
We're gonna shoot for the sky.
What?
Everyone grab a harpoon and aim it high. We're shooting for the island in the sky. In the sky.
I love that little ending. Okay, so do you want to hear a little bit behind the scenes thing about the song?
Go for it.
So, the island in the sky, due to translations from Greek to other languages and stuff, in Greek, island in the sky meant like an actual floating island in the ocean, not in the sky. That's like not bound to the grounds of the earth. So when Jorge, who's the creator of this, heard island in the sky, he thought it was an actual floating island in the sky. We're not realizing that the actual translation mishap was actually meant a floating island in the sea. Alright.
I gotta say that's probably my least favorite song so far. It didn't hit as well as the ones we've heard previously.
Oh, the storm?
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's more like it's more like of a transition song to get us out of the Cyclops. Yeah. It's basically what there's a lot of transition songs just to keep the story moving, basically. But yeah, I completely understand that. All right, luck runs out.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
In fairness, Euclid is speaking very real about this.
Yeah.
In fairness, he's like, how many gods are you going to try to reach out before you learn your lesson? And he had a little falling out with Athena not that long ago.
Yeah, the gods. There's only really one god you can give benefit of the doubt to, and that's Ares. The rest are all kind of dicks. Like, Ares will back you up as long as you, like, show you're willing to be a warrior. The rest of them are all just kind of like, how do you benefit me, though?
Okay, and now they mentioned the wind god. Who do you think that is?
God of Wind.
I'll see if you can predict this. That's all.
My Pantheon knowledge is failing me. Is it Hermes? God of the Wind? Or is he God of Messages? I can't remember. I think it's Hermes.
You think, okay.
Am I right?
We'll see.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on it. Whoa.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do?
Yeah, Pete's bringing some of the Polites ideals into this. Whether it's a good time to do that or not, we'll see, but he's trying to bring in Polites to remember him.
When it tears us apart,
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't wanna see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great face sees?
How did I notice the second verse? I'll admit, this isn't one of my favorite songs, so I only listen to it from time to time, and I didn't even realize the second verse says all that. It's been a while since I've heard Luck Runs Out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like this. I like this song so far.
That's good.
How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're fake.
What's that, Metro?
Is it fuck almost done? To put it in perspective, how the distance between Troy and where they're heading back in Greece is.
Have you seen
Even
you seen the map, right?
And they took 10 fucking years.
You've seen the map
10
of it,
years?
right?
Yeah, it's not that great of a distance. Like
Yeah.
maybe half a year, like 9 months, 12 months, maybe a year. It
Mind
should
you-
have took them.
Yeah.
They got lost for 10.
Let's preface this. Me and Metro knows the Odyssey. Well, at least a
Yeah.
version of our Odyssey that we've heard through schools and stuff. But this is just an adaptation of it. So, but you have you seen the map of where the journey took them and whatnot? Have you seen that map?
I've seen how the map should have been, but I've never seen the fantasy map of it. The mythological map of where the fuck he went, because he probably did all kinds.
Yeah, I'll put it up here since it's not really a spoiler because we both know the Odyssey. So I'll just put it up here.
I'm curious. The one thing I'm curious about this interpretation of him is what I know of him. When he gets to the end, he's not the same man, and I'm curious to see how in this adaptation he transforms into the man we know at the end.
Oh,
Like-
I'll say this: you will enjoy it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say I think you will enjoy it because I fully enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's
So.
the thing with these stories, and that's why I'm kind of giving leeway to the new film that's coming out. Is that they're all just adaptations of this story. Like, the actual historical accounts are a bit dubious for obvious reasons, but
I'll do you one.
the description of him when he returns home is as accurate as it can be. So I'm kind of curious how he's going to get there in this version of the story.
Yeah. I'll do you one better. Have you heard about the Arthurian legend? That you guys.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now, which version of the Arthurian legend?
No, well, not here, but I know I'm taking a little side tangent. There's a new musical that is being worked on right now called Faded the Musical. A couple of my friends are actually part of that musical. Mortius, Casper, I'm sure there's a couple others. They're in it. And they're doing a kind of similar thing as they did with the Epic Musical. It's a completely different creator. But once that comes out, we're going to check it out. No doubt. Because I have never heard of this Arthurian legend except for, what's his name that pulled the stone from the sword from the stone?
The cartoon from Disney, like, years ago.
What's the guy's name, though?
Arthur.
Is it really King Arthur? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, there's so many versions of it. There's some where
I'm curious.
medieval England. There's the actual historical versions, a bit like he's a Welshman in history. There's no doubt in my mind that he was from, if he was not himself Welsh, lived in the Welsh regions. There's some that says he was a Viking. There's some that says he was actually the last Roman general, and that's where the last Roman general stationed in Britain. That's where the Arthurian legend comes from.
Gotcha.
There's loads of different interpretations of who is Arthur and where is Adelon and stuff like Adelon. Adelon? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some people like he went to Ireland. Some people like there's some of the islands off the northern shores of Wales.
Yeah.
There's
See,
so
this
many
is
versions of the story.
this is good with him because I don't know this legend very well. I just know it's something to do with Camelot and Arthur, Lancelot, and like there's a couple other characters that I'm like I have no idea what's going on. So
Yeah.
when they come out with it, we're gonna check it out because you could actually tell me about it because I have no idea because obviously I'm American. He's freaking British. Sorry, we both completely blacked out on tangents. We're gonna get back into it now.
But don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder, if you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private.
Captain's quarters.
Can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, what you think?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, he called him out on his BS, but
Yeah, it's kind of
let's have a word in private. That hits too close to home as someone who has worked in like the service industry, and you've been like, well, actually, that's not how this works. And then the boss is like, let's have a word in private. Like, all right, calm yourself.
and also you got
I got fired from a job because something like that happened. Of
course.
Like, you're an ass.
of course.
He was a
But you like any of the, but you gotta realize that some of these seafaring communities, they have their like you have your captain and you have your second command. The second command is usually the voice of the people that work on the ship to let the captain know, hey, this is what's going on, and they're in charge of manning the people while the captain's dealing with the books, the navigation, all that stuff to help out. So it's kind of interesting.
It depends on which seafaring group we're talking about here.
Yeah, but it's kind of interesting that they took that and implemented it and be like, hey, let me talk to my second commanding pirate because he doesn't want the crew to turn on against the captain because, two second in command is I'll admit this, is the most influential man on the ship.
Yeah, the first mate.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the ship and the crew. The most important person. It depends on if it's a navy ship, if it's a private ship, merchant vessel.
Well,
normally it's the first.
Back in the day.
Normally it's the first mate or the quartermaster. That is like the voice of the ship.
True.
It really depends though. Like on Royal Naval vessels,
it's completely different nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. On merchant vessels, it's the first mate because they're non-military. On private ships, it's usually like it's more of a family thing. In this era, it's
very different. But the foundations,
it's completely different.
Yeah, but the foundations are still there. It's just a different system.
Yeah, naval traditions haven't really changed in the past. 600 years, 800 years.
No. Which is really cool. So you guessed it was Hermes that might be the wind god? Are you still sticking with that guess?
I think he's either the god of messenger. He might be the god of wind as well, because I know they do have some. Like Poseidon's got like 3 or 4 different things.
Okay.
So I can't remember a specific god of wind from the pantheon. Mm-hmm. So I think it's Hermes.
Okay.
He might just be the god of messengers. I can't remember.
Okay.
Come on, Hermes. It's a pan flute. It's Hermes.
He's on the island now.
Hermes.
Great wind god Aeolus. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Aeolus?
It's not Hermes. It's Halos. Mind you, by the way,
Halos.
I will forewarn you. There's some characters that are ginger bent. So
Okay.
Aeolus is a male god,
Oh, he's a goddess in this, is he?
and there's a female voiced person that is playing as
It's
Aeolus.
Greece, anything goes.
So like I said, there's some characters that are gender bent in here. I'm just giving you a heads
fine.
up.
Honestly, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, unless there's some specific trauma, like, I don't know the minor gods. Like, I couldn't name you the god of the sun or
Okay.
anything like that. I probably should be able to, but I can't.
Okay.
But,
Do
yeah,
you?
it's fine. As long
Okay.
as the big guy, as long as the big ones are correct, I'm not
Yeah.
bothered.
So this is not a spoiler because it's not mentioned in this song at all or in entirety. So the wind god Aeolus. Do you know about the north, south, east, and west winds in Greek mythology? Aeolus is in charge of that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's who is in charge of those winds. Okay, does that give you a little perspective?
Sure. He's
Okay.
in charge of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
But our path to home is blocked by an impenetrable storm. I ask for your assistance so we at last can go the distance. Can you cast the perfect winds for us and aid our journey home?
I'm sorry. Before we get into Aeolus, at last we can go the distance. Yeah, pulling the fucking song from Hercules.
It's a classic. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
had to
weird
point that out.
he's
I'm
getting-
sorry.
Disney, let's tell a Greek story, but have him use the Roman name. Okay.
Honestly, Romans
Well,
and Greeks are similar in terms of how with their gods, but the variations.
The names are different. Like,
Yeah.
Hercules is the Roman name, but it's very much the Greek myth. It's not the Roman version
Yeah.
of the myth.
Yeah. It's just
But,
so
it's
it's just
a
so
Disney
interesting to
movie.
me how the Romans and the
Yeah.
Greeks have a similar structure
it's
with
the
their
same-
gods and stuff, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's the same pantheon, just different names.
Yeah.
Zeus is Jupiter, Ares is Mars.
Right. Yeah.
Same pantheon.
All right, you ready for Aeolus? I think you'll like this one.
Ha ha ha! I am the wind, twisting and turning. I give the fire enough to stay burning. Let's play a game.
A game?
That's what I'm serving, and if you win, you will get what you're yearning.
Deal.
Take a look right.
A quick pause. Why do I'm getting such miser vibes from like the whole Christmas stuff? I don't know why, but it's like snow miser and heat miser. It's what I'm getting from this drawing of her or him. It looks like one of the misers. I think there's another film where the wind miser exists. I think it could possibly be her or him or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I've seen a video, and the drawing just instantly made me think of the Miser brothers. I don't know why. It's not very Greek god. It's more fucking old 90s cartoon god.
Oh,
80s
great!
cartoon.
I'll put a pic- I will
send you
put
that video.
I'll put a picture right here what he's talking about, and compare it. And so, because I have no idea.
Is that the bag of wind from SpongeBob?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, 'cause I'd never watched SpongeBob. No, well, except for
I'm pretty sure
But
that's the same bag of wind.
there is a episode in SpongeBob, because I heard about it, that depicts this part of the Odyssey, funny enough.
Oh yeah,
And I didn't even know this. I'm like, wait, what? So, also, Odysseus...
Saturn and Neptune both of them exist in SpongeBob as their own entities.
Yeah, and also, freaking Odysseus accepting this deal without the terms and conditions. Like, reading the terms and conditions of this deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Here in
Yeah.
this bag, it has the winds of the storm all trapped. All you gotta do is
It's the bag of
this
wind.
bag.
Yeah.
Sounds too easy, what's the catch?
Ha ha ha. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. If they wanna get the bag.
Also, these little...
It's 100% a Miser song even with the little spirit things, I need to. Once we're done with this, I'm going to find you this video because it is this is giving me such miser vibes.
Oh, great.
Like, even with the little spirit things, like they have them as well.
Also, now I can tell you the lore about this. So the little thingies are called the Winions, and the fans
The
of
Winions.
the fans of the epic. You know how there's like fan names and fan communities and stuff.
Yeah.
We're known as the Winions as well.
The Winion.
Yes, it's so cute. He's shaking his head at me, but it's fine.
It's such similar vibes.
Okay, fair.
So
Open, you gotta say no, sir. Sometimes killing is a must.
What?
'Cause the end always justifies the means. Friends turn to foes in rivalry. So keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust.
Now we're back on the ship.
Captain, what's happened? What's trapped in that bag? Something dangerous, friends. We mustn't lie.
It's treasure.
What?
Now you understand the catch? So the catch is that the crew thinks it's treasure in the bag, whereas Odysseus knows it's actually in the storm.
Open the bag. Let's see what you got. No, do not. Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed. That's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly. We'll try.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust.
Now we wanna get the bag open so they can have closure.
Sometimes thinking is a must.
'Cause the end always justifies the means.
Everything's changed since politics. So
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
never really know who you can trust. For 9 days.
So before we get into this part, you see Aeolus looking through the spyglass saying how close Odysseus' crew is to Ithaca.
no.
Yeah, they were very close to Ithaca until
Days I've stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave. I remain unopposed, the bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you. I can't wait to make some new memories. Time for me to be the father I never was. Just keep your eyes open. Why are my eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy? Just keep your eyes open. I keep on trying.
okay, I'm going to explain some stuff. You see why Telemachus' face is scribbled?
Yeah, because he was a babe when he left. He doesn't know what his son looks like.
There you go. I was seeing if you caught on to it a little
You
bit.
know the story.
I mean, there's some people that didn't catch on to it. They're like, why is
I'm a
Telemachus' face
history nerd.
scribbled?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, cool. Glad you caught on it. That's good.
Keep your eyes open. Why are my eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy? Just keep your eyes open. I keep on trying to embrace you both. Why won't you let me? Just keep your eyes open. So much has changed, but I'm the same. Yes, I'm the same. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Wake up. Wake up! Odysseus, they're opening the bag! Wake up!
We have brought back the storm motif from the first song. And mind you, it's honestly, it's not his fault that he accidentally fell asleep because he's been awake for 9 days. Exhaustion will creep in.
Who warned him to wake up?
That was his head. That was him.
It was his own head. It wasn't.
It
It
wasn't.
wasn't her looking out for him. Still, maybe.
I'm just saying that was his own head. So you know how you dream.
Sure.
You know how you dream and then you suddenly are aware of your surroundings all of a sudden and you wake back up. It's kind of like that. Obviously, he would wake up with the ship rocking away like crazy in a storm. Let's be honest.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like there are many stories of the Greek gods, or the pantheon gods.
Oh, okay,
like,
I see what you
sneaking into
mean.
dreams and being like, "Wake the fuck up."
I see what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll
Despite
give.
their argument, she's still trying to look out for him. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can
Never
trust.
really know who you can trust.
Where's the storm taking us?
I said to keep the back closed, but you weren't compliant. If I had to guess, you're headed to the land of the giants.
Help me close the bag! But sir, it's too late! We can save whatever wind is left to use another day! Come on!
Okay, before we get to the land of the giants, who do you think is gonna be at the land of giants?
Cyclops, obviously. It's
Okay.
Land of the Giants.
Okay.
Oh, Odysseus of Ithaca! Do you know who I am?
Alright, maybe not. I don't know who that could be.
That is the last of keep your friends close. So it's
Yeah.
so you don't think it's the giants this time?
Yeah. Yeah, don't trust the Greek gods. I think I said this a lot in the first video.
The first
we did.
video and the
But
second video, yes.
Don't trust the Greek gods. You can semi-trust the god of war, Ares, but the rest are kind of like, maybe not so much.
Well, okay. So you think it's a god now? And not
No.
a giant.
Just in general, don't trust the Greek gods.
Oh, okay. This is one of a lot of people's favorite songs. It's like it's really on the top. For me, it's not number one. It's actually a little bit lower on my
We haven't
Chart.
gotten to my favorite song yet, because I do know a few songs from the epic musical, but I think my favorite song is probably one of the last songs in the whole thing, but we'll get there
yeah.
eventually.
He's heard a few songs, but not all of them. So that's why I'm going through.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's heard snippets. Anyways,
yeah, I've had one or two that pop up.
I believe you might have heard a snippet from this song, to be honest with you. Because it's pretty
Oh.
a fan favorite. So I would not be surprised if you know some of it, because you might have heard it in passing. But this is called Ruthlessness.
Yeah, I think I've heard like 3 or 4 songs that I could name.
Yeah.
Maybe less, maybe just 2. But go
Well,
on.
you heard a couple. You heard Just a Man, I know that. Which was the second song. Because I remember you reacting, and be like, oh wait, I know this song.
Yeah.
You did, like I said, you probably don't realize it, but I think this is one song you don't realize you've heard, but until I play it, honestly.
Go for it. Oh.
Poseidon.
So it is Poseidon.
Never would have guessed that, but yeah, he is.
We're
also the god
back.
of the giants, isn't he?
Yep.
In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line.
Okay. In all my years of living, I have, yeah. You haven't been pissed off at any time, Poseidon? Let's see. The entire of Greek mythology as we know it is Poseidon being pissed off at almost everyone.
Well, yeah,
Let's be honest here. I'm trying to chill with. I haven't been as pissed off.
The big 3 are kind of always like pissy. Not so much Hades. Hades kind of chills out
Hades
as the
is like
stories go on.
Okay,
But-
out of the 3 brothers, Hades is the chillest out of the 3. Honestly speaking.
Yeah, as it gets on, as like his wife joins him, his daughter and shit like that, it gets more chill with Hades. But
Zeus and Poseidon, not so much.
Start, Zeus, Poseidon. Poseidon's weird because Poseidon picked when they were divvying up the world. Poseidon was just like, I'll take this. Like, he kind of just wanted as much power as possible, while with Zeus like being the king of the gods, and Hades was just kind of like giving what's left.
Kind of all.
There's the fourth god that people don't really talk about because she doesn't. She's a goddess, Gaia.
Fair.
God, she's like the earth. She kind of gets overlooked, but she's probably. I said Ares before, but Gaia's probably the most for humanity because she's for the planet.
Yeah.
Compared to like Ares, who's just like, I'll back you up if you need a warrior, if you are a warrior, if you are honorable and stuff like that. I could spend like an hour talking about. How much I actually, I like Ares because he's such a
okay.
Ares is a bro.
The amount of you talking about Ares is probably your favorite god. Great god.
Yeah, he's also one of the like.
What? Here's the funny
Ares
thing.
is for the women as well. Like he is the most.
Well,
like,
my favorite's
bro.
Athena. So we're literally brothers
Athena.
sisters here. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, Athena's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can talk about Athena.
Been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No, I'm left without a choice and without a doubt. Yes, the back of wolves are swimming with the shark now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown. But before you go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Guess the pack of the wolves is swimming with the shark now. Which is a really cool line because Poseidon recognizes the power that Odysseus and his crew has because, they won the Trojan War and all that. Yeah. They're a force to be fought with. But if you put the wolves in the sea with the sharks, now the shark has an advantage because it's the water. It's a really cool line.
Yeah, I also just want to make the statement that the fact that Poseidon is like old school music, like rock, like it's giving me very much like old school vibes. I actually really like that because this isn't. I think it's happened before. I know Disney have done it with Hades. They give him there's a movie series called Descendants, which is all musicals.
Yes.
And Hades shows up in that, and he's also a rock god. I like that. I like the big three being like rock and roll compared to the more younger ones, which are more like pop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Have you picked out? It's okay if you haven't, but I don't even know if you remember me telling you that each character has their own instruments.
No.
Have you? It's okay, like I said, can you guess what Poseidon's instrument is, based on what you've heard so far?
No, to be honest.
Okay, it's completely okay. It's really cool.
You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son.
Honestly, true. If he didn't kill Cyclops, much less, okay, him sparing Cyclops' life, fine. But he literally told the Cyclops his name and who he is. And then, because he's the son of Poseidon, went to Poseidon crying about his pain and was like, hey, this person did this to me. Can you do something about it? Even though Poseidon historically isn't really a good father figure, but he will do anything to protect his kids. Even though he may not be a father to them, like be there for them, like a father should. In
Yeah.
a sense. So he's,
That's majority of the Greek gods.
yeah,
They don't give a shit.
that's fair. But like he's literally throwing this back at Odysseus, be like, "You made a grave mistake. Now you have to deal with me."
Yeah.
And
That's the thing as
everybody
well, like-
knows Poseidon's reputation. You don't want to cross that line with God, that specific God.
Yeah. That's the thing as well, like, when people think of gods, they think of omnipotence. The Greek pantheon, they're not omnipotent. They don't know everything. So the fact he named himself and where he is from kind of put a bullseye on his head.
Pretty much, yeah.
If he would have just said nothing, he probably would have got away with it.
Yeah.
You are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack. We're about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I've got no mercy left to give. 'Cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. And now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape. The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your heart. The world is dark and ruthlessness is...
Okay, there's a lot of things to unpack here. Does that sound like an apology? Like a genuine apology to Poseidon?
No, of course not.
Okay.
That's not an apology. That's just an excuse.
He
I
just,
think that's a problem with modern day thinking, though. I feel like
yeah,
I get
that's
what's going
fair.
in the song, and the guy who's wrote this is obviously clocked onto it himself or herself or whoever. But yeah, that's the problem with like modern day people's morality is like we've confused apologies with just excuses. Like, I don't want an excuse. Apologize for your fuck up.
All
And I'll
right,
forgive you.
Yeah.
Give me an excuse. You're just going to piss me off.
and that's gonna happen. That's what's happening with Poseidon. They're like, okay, no, that's not a freaking apology. Also, close
The
your
flip side
heart.
of that, though, is that even if you do apologize, some people won't accept an apology
That's
and they'll just
true.
use it against you. So,
True.
like, we've lost a lot of moral integrity compared to our
Yes.
forefathers.
I agree. Close your heart. The world is dark. That is a line that's been repeated in this musical now. Who said that?
Oh, you're asking me? I can't remember.
Oh, it's been a while. That's
5 months
right.
ago, Specky. Yeah, 5 months
That-
ago. I can't remember.
That is what Athena told Odysseus.
Yeah.
So Poseidon's reusing that line to Odysseus. Close your heart. The world is dark. There's no light.
That's also a hit on modern day. I feel like that's also a hit on modern day.
There's no light in this
society.
world.
Yeah, people have closed themselves off because it's better to not get involved when, you know.
Yep.
Classic old 20th century saying, the only thing for the success of evil is for good men to do nothing. Closing off your heart to the darkness of the world is just... I get it,
Yeah.
because we all suffer,
Yeah.
but you should call out shit when you see it.
Yep.
Die. What have you done? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? 43 left under your command. When does a man become a monster? The monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
I completely forgot the animator. I forgot to create all the animators. Don't worry, I'll be creating in the top right screen and in the description below. But I completely forgot how this animator actually really animated Poseidon's reaction to him opening the one bag just to get away from him. Because he clearly didn't expect it. Also,
Yeah.
43 men left under your command.
Out of 600.
Out of 600. So, we lost 7 men in the Cyclops cave, including Polites. He technically killed 550.
Yeah.
So, to bring it down to 43 men.
Consequences have actions. Though Poseidon overreacted.
No, it's the other way around. Actions have consequences. You flipped it.
What did I say?
Consequences have actions?
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm like, hold on. No, it's the other way around. Metro, it's okay.
Yeah.
We
Stop
hate
it. Hold it.
we hate
Reverse
our
it.
English.
There we go.
We hate our English. Our English
But,
language is
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. As kids, it's more.
It's more like him. Oh yeah, just give him an excuse to.
Yeah. He's given an excuse to do it because the other gods would.
Okay.
If he just would have done it with no rationale, like Zeus would have probably stuck his head in and be like, "Calm yourself. We need these people to worship us, not fucking fear us."
True. But like,
But because he's got a reason, he's got rationale. He can now be an ass.
True.
So he's more
so you're
using
saying
the
it's like-
suffering of his child than he is actually avenging the suffering of his child.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's a reasonable crash out. But at the same time, it's kind of overkill to murk 5 out of 6
550
ships,
men.
killing like hundreds of people.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Like Ares would have probably stuck his head in because they're all warriors. They're all soldiers for Ares. So,
True.
And obviously, Athena probably would have stuck her head in as well if she was still. I think she's still watching over him, but that's just my personal opinion.
So you think Athena is still in his head, but despite their fallout?
I think. See, in the actual like stories, it's not quite clear.
Right.
Like, they have the falling out, but it's not quite clear if she ever does abandon him fully. Because he pulls off a lot of miracle bullshit.
True.
And I can't tell if it's just that's what the Greek story writers were like, or if it's them hinting at a greater like presence, like
Okay.
supporting him from the shadows.
Okay.
But yeah, like if Poseidon had just done this, the other gods definitely would have stuck their noses in and be like, "Calm the fuck down." But because he's got the justifiable rationale of like he hurt my child, they've probably like taken a step back and let him just sink
do it.
5
Okay.
out of 6 ships.
Okay.
But yeah, Ares probably wouldn't have allowed it. Zeus probably would have been like, "You need to calm down,"
Okay.
you know. And that's just my personal interpretation of the Greek gods, by the way.
Right.
That's not everyone's.
Remember me.
And that is the end of the Ocean Saga. With Poseidon saying, "Remember me."
I like his design. His design's quite fun.
Oh, there's a lot of different designs for Poseidon.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can do this as a Patreon exclusive. We can check out Neil Illustrator's Poseidon. That apparently got people really, really wanting Poseidon. Thank you all so much for watching the Ocean Saga with Metro. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Comment down what other reactions we do. Like I said, we're going to do Faye the Musical reaction once that comes out. And learn more about this Arthurian legend. Make sure you follow my Patreon down below because you get the full unedited reactions and Patreon exclusives. Like we're going to check out Neil Illustrator's Poseidon for Ruthlessness. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye!